Hey everyone, and welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Previously on our journey, we made our way to the Elden region, where we were trying to hopefully get our second part of the Song of the Hero. We had a bit of a rough landing, had to reacquire all of our goodies again, including Fee, who we now thankfully have back with us. No, I'm kidding. We thankfully have Fee with us, because it could be bad to do so without her. Got a goodie or two that was all brand new. Found a few new locations that we couldn't access before. Got a goddess cube, which, you know, we hadn't had one of those in a while. Oh, that's a weird angle. And eventually met ourselves a new dragon. And unlike the water dragon, we didn't have to prove ourselves outside of just the mark on our hand, which was proof enough for him, in order for us to obtain the fire dragon song. This time, we are going to be heading back up to the sky and, well, making progress towards that final part of the song. Before we do so, however, there is something I want to do here. Should you recall, I believe it's 2 or 3 episodes now ago, we heard a request from the Lumpy Pumpkin lady. I can never remember her name. It's not with a K, I'm pretty sure, but I don't remember her actual name. Either way, she gave us a request to have somebody help her plow the field, and apparently Link knew somebody even in that moment who we may not have known. And unfortunately, I didn't mark, or didn't, well, I did actually accept it to be on the dowsing, but then I took the Professor Orwell, whatever. I took a different request, so we lost that tracking ability. But before we actually did lose it, if you recall in that same episode, I checked where it led us, and it was trying to lead us to the Elden region, so presumably somewhere around here. And I don't know about you, but there's only one location, and really one type of creature I can think of in the Elden region who wouldn't instantly try to kill us. And thankfully, I kind of know where their home happens to be, so we're going to take a look and see if we may happen to spot anybody willing to lend us a helping claw or two. Has been a while since we've been in here, huh? I think the last time we were here was the first time we landed in the Elden region, right? Jeez, it's been a little bit. Nothing here I really need to see. I guess I'll land here because I see you. Well, you were kind of like the elder we met at the fire sanctuary, weren't you?
So we meet again. I gotta thank you for helping me last time. See, I've been searching for new treasure spots, but I can't find a single bauble or bit of treasure. Maybe I'm just getting woozy from working for so long indeed. Sometimes I think of a job that really played to my strengths, yeah. Something a cool climate. That'd be sad.
I think I know a place.
So you know a place with work that I'd be good at. And it's in the sky? I love the sky! Where do I sign up? I'm telling you, I'm in. Let's do this thing.
This individual's capabilities match perfectly to the types of duties expected of an employee at the Lumpy Pumpkin. Do you want to call the robot and transport this individual? Yes, please. That's one way to describe his abilities. Master will send word to the robot via telepathy. In case you're curious, yes, it's this specific Magma. All the other ones, I don't think, or actually I know won't work. It's the specific one. So you have to land on the way down, of course, to actually talk to him, which kind of is a little annoying, but either way. Mistress Fee, I'm here, but you want me to carry this? Bzzt. You don't have to tell me twice. Bzzt. Hey, that time he wasn't really mean to us. That was nice. I'm waiting for you in the sky, so don't take too long for me. And once again, holding the creatures. Oh my god. That didn't sound good. Master, I suggest we also return to the sky and accompany the Magma to his destination quickly. Oh my god. I mean, the sounds he was making. I mean, to be fair, if you were just being, like, grabbed onto by... especially me, I have a genuine fear of heights. Like, that's one of the few, like, fears I have that I'd say, like, are irrational. Is, heights. For some reason, I think I get it from my mother. And, my goodness, if some robot, or even just, honestly, a device of any kind, or even a person, it really doesn't even matter if they're sentient or not. If something grabbed me, and just started flying me around in the sky, and there was only, like, 2 hands that were holding on to me, I would actually be terrified. I think I would straight up pass out. With that, though, we have no more business down here, so let us return to the sky, and I'll see you guys back at the Lumpy Pumpkin's garden. See you guys in just a moment. I brought the old Magma dessert. Hey, he landed a lot more gracefully than the, Keek we did. Said my best if he... Kina, that's her name. I always think like Katana from Mortal Kombat for some reason. Yeah, you found someone, didn't you? Wait a second, this isn't a person. Oh, so you're saying that this mole is going to plow the patch for me?
Come on, are you seriously trying to get me to work a field all day? Is that why you helped me all the way up here into the sky?
Well, good luck, Mr. Mole Man.
What? But you... Well, I guess I could at least give it a try. Hey, so what do you think?
That's from a random piece of dirt.
Wow, look at that. That's amazing.
Oh, that's her. Oh, no. I'm so sorry.
You think it was nothing, really? Running around in the dirt is child's play for us mogmas.
Wow, one more time, please. Again. I'll remember her, actually.
Oh, yeah, here I go.
That was a weird sound. Oh my god, there he's going. I'm so grateful that you brought this lovely guy to help me. I'm gonna ask him to help with all kinds of things. Thank you very, very, very much. Getting us our gratitude crystals after that embarrassing moment. We got 5 gratitude crystals. Those crystals are feelings of gratitude in crystallized form. Yeah, 5. How do you have a whopping 70? Geez, how much more can there be for him to need or to collect? How you? Oh, nope, I did not mean to steal that pumpkin. I just wanted to see how you're doing.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna show you how it's done.
Okay. I have nothing else to really do here at the Lumpy Pumpkin, but we've solved that side quest, or problem, I should say. With that, I think we're going to head back to Skyloft, because, yeah, the goddess chest is in the, what's it called? The, Eye of the Storm, or whatever. Storm Eye, giant cloud thing. And we have no reason to go in there at this exact moment, but we will head over there, because unlike before, since there's only one goddess chest in there, I mean, well, I'm not gonna, you know, have like a ton, or this whole, like, route to go for. Instead, we're gonna head back to Skyloft, because we're actually having some things to do. I mentioned last episode that there were a few things we could do, but now I want to do everything that is possible in Skyloft, so this is gonna be more of a Skyloft-orientated episode, instead of us just heading down to the next location that we need to be at, simply because there's still quite a bit for us to do. First things first, we're gonna land around this side of Skyloft, which I believe is the east. Yeah, more eastern side. Southeast, maybe. We're gonna head to, I believe it's this building, which is one we haven't been into yet. Because we're gonna have to, well, we're not gonna have to, but I'm gonna try to sleep in this house till nighttime. Seems like we don't really know whose, but we can kind of tell by this bamboo bed that we kind of may know who it is. And there's a heart bed, and of course, Link's gonna have to sleep in the heart bed. I mean, come on, dude. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. Oh, wait. Oops, I did not mean to be sleeping in her bed. I was not trying to incentivize it or insinuate anything. Hello, darling. Welcome. You're come to see me at home. I'm so happy. Okay, yeah. Okay. Here we have her dad, who we did know from essentially almost nearly the beginning of this adventure, because we did his minigame. I don't remember his name. Howdy, Link. Picked a good time to visit. Why? What do you mean, why? This is important. My little girl's in trouble. Oh, yep, the shining star of the item check is the source of my problem. That's my darling daughter, in case you forgot. She's been out of sorts lately. She'll be sitting and stare off into yonder, and then she'll get she'll get redder than a tomato on the vine. Wait, just a gosh darn minute. I know what's gone on. My sunshine's got herself an unwanted admirer. No, I can blame the feller. She's as sweet as honey, and twice as pretty as a spring flower. No, 3 times as pretty. Yeah, it's no wonder the boys buzz around her like a swarm of amorous bees. But I won't stand for it, no way. No how. I'm gonna find the rascal and give him a good whooping. Oh, you gotta help me out. See anyone buzzing around my little flower? You give him, what for and send him packing. I don't know why his speech patterns are hard for me to read. I'll keep my peepers peeled too, but I can't stay watch all day. I'll promise to make it worth your while. You chase the varmint off and I'll let you chat with the apple of my eye. Huh, you don't have to say a word. I can tell by the feel by the spark in your eye. It's not feel or alive who wouldn't jump at this chance. Use this old man's heart and get rid of that life who's pestering my baby girl. I'm counting on you, Link. Uh-oh. Because we already, of course, know what's going on. Hello, darling. Welcome. Come to me at home. I'm so happy. Okay. So, seemingly we have a problem to solve, which is something that we've been having to deal with for a while, and honestly, I feel like, realistically, this was something we should have, addressed when it first began showing obvious signs. But I think it's time that we, ensure Beatrice knows our intentions. Because I feel like at this point, especially now with the threat of a whooping, though to be fair, I think probably, I feel like we have the advantage on him. I'm not really too concerned, but either way, we should probably ensure that Beatrice knows for a fact how we're feeling. So coming to see her after talking to her dad one night. Hello, darling. I want you to visit me at my house tonight. I have something I need to say. My house just next to the bazaar. You'll definitely come, right? I'll be waiting. No, nothing I need to store. Look, hon, it's not humane to tease someone this bored. Now get off, okay? Okay, well, I thought simultaneously would have been happy to see someone who liked, okay, just come to see, but whatever. So yeah, we had to talk to her. She'll then say we should come see her tonight, so we have to go back to their house to sleep. It's kind of this back and forth. Again, we could have done this a lot sooner, but I was trying to wait to do this till later, because realistically, not everyone's going to be sleeping in beds as often as I did in this playthrough, due to having to gather footage and whatnot and things like that. So just wanted to ensure that I was doing this right. Now, with the knowledge, I'm going to sleep in her dad's bed, because for me, that's a little less awkward. Not by much, but that's a little less awkward. Okay, whatever this may be. Oh boy. Link, you came to see me. Thank you. The truth is, there's something I'm just dying to get off my chest, Link. I don't know why I gave her a southern accent there for half a second. I'm just gonna ask you something, point blank, okay? What do you think about me? You store items? Huh? Maybe I didn't ask you the right way. Okay, let me think here. What am I to you? Shopkeeper. Are you serious? How could you do that to me? Oh wait, I see what's going on here. You're just too shy to admit your true feelings, aren't you? No. No way. You have no feelings for me? Well, I'm just some girl who stores your items? You really think that? Yeah. I'll be honest. I understand. That's your answer. I'm sorry for causing you trouble. I don't need your sympathy. I'm fine. I'll get over you quickly. The next time we meet, I'll greet you as I would any old customer. But tonight I want to be alone. Good night, my darling. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get over you, but please let me be alone with the cold night now. Okay. Well, I guess I'll talk to you now. That you, Link? What seems to be the problem? My baby girl's restless as a twisted sheet in the wind. Is something in the water? Okay, so we're gonna sleep till the next night, since that's when he'll be back here again. Just in case you're curious, similar to the Collins letter quest, there is 2 different routes you can go here. Similar to last time, the result in terms of your reward the exact same. It's just how the people of Skyloft are affected slightly differently. Hey Link, have I got news for you? My sweetie daughter's given her good-for-nothing fella the boot. Of course I feel for her. I hate to see her blue and all, but I'm pleased as punch the eggs. Wiping scamps out of the picture. Tell me true, Link. Are you responsible for breaking them up? Never mind, it makes no difference to me. I'm so happy as a loft queen and updraft, I truly am. And this one has gratitude crystals, and as you can imagine, if you go along with Beatrice and say that, you know, you have feelings for her, then you'll get the crystals from her. And, of course, alternatively, we got it from her dad. Link, I never knew it would hurt so much to have my heart broken. Oh, God. Yeah, so the route, similar to the Collins one, is up to you. And similar to the one where I give the letter to the hand spirit, I really don't like giving... I don't really like leading Beatrice on. Mostly because of the relationship Link and Zelda already have that's kind of well established and hinted towards. And I really don't like having the feeling of leading her on. Is just really weird to me. Again, you can do whatever you want. The reward's the exact same. There is no real need to show it, because outside of just some small dialogue changes, there's no real like grand cutscene changes. How the only big difference in terms of something that changes is how Beatrice, of course, approaches you once you're back at the bazaar. Should we talk to her now? As she said, she'll treat us like a normal customer. Oh, welcome, Link. Sorry for being so crazy the other day. I thought so long and hard about it, and I'm completely over it now. There's an old saying that women grow more beautiful after their heart's been broken. I think I know what that means now, and I fully intend to make myself more and more beautiful every day. No regrets, okay? So where are we? Anything to deposit today? And say what you want about Beatrice and her uncomfortable way of showing affection and all that. I think her growth is really nice. She starts off as this disinterested, kind of mean-spirited, honestly, individual. I really just have nothing to store, but just so you don't yell at me, I'll just swap my empty bottles. This kind of mean-spirited... Remember, you can come anytime you need to remind yourself about how beautiful I am. If you couldn't tell, she's still not completely over it, but to some degree, she took it a lot better, and at least now she seems like she's a little bit nicer, at least to us, hopefully to more people. In general, not just us, but, you know, you'd expect her to be a little bit more sour about the whole thing, but she actually took it relatively well in, you know, comparison-wise. Again, I really have no reason to, I think, really show it, because there's not too much of a difference between it, but again, you're able to do whatever you want, should you be playing along as well. Again, the reward's the exact same, it's just whatever you want to do. Now, there is one more thing we want to do in Skyloft, or yeah, Skyloft itself, not in the sky, but in Skyloft itself, because I want to check out on Beetle. This was something that I did earlier, and I wanted to see what would happen where Beetle would take us. Remember until we got a goddess chest or whatever a while ago. Of course, as we know, Beetle shouldn't have anything new for sale unless something crazy happens. Yeah, nothing new for sale. We're going to sleep until night, and he's going to take us to his home, of course. Just, you know, because that's where he needs to go when he's sleeping at night. Because he can't be pedaling all day, which makes sense. But let's check out how our boy Beetle's doing, because he has quite the large vocab. And how you doing, buddy? I want to talk to you. Oh, you mounted my bed and rode the sleep sheep through the field at night. I dare say your weight. Yeah, it's quite alright though, tough bug. Yeah, okay. So I want to talk to him, make sure he's still doing okay, and he'll have his Beetle there. Something that reminds me of Beetles, actually, and the reason I want to check on him is just after all he's done for us, maybe he'll have something going on, is because we heard, I think it was before we headed down the first time to the surface even at all, or not at all, but like down to the Farron region for the first time, to get the part from the water dragon song or whatever. We heard from, I believe it's this guy down here who I can never remember the name of, who is brothers to that one girl we had to save. He gave us a thingy. I don't remember. What's your name, brother? Pero. Yeah, him. He mentioned that, and I think I'll mention it there, that Stritch actually set up some kind of bug paradise thing, which is something he mentioned to us in Thunderhead, which is interesting because, again, Thunderhead for the longest time was seemingly inhabitable by most of the people of Skyloft. So I want to check out what that's all about. Plus, I want to get that goddess cube statue, goddess chest. So I'm going to cut ahead until we get to the area I want to be at. So I'll see you guys there in just a second. So we're going to be heading to this island we were at earlier for a goddess chest. Not for the new one, but for one earlier. Before doing so, though, there is a little island here next to it, which should give us a gossip stone. Thank you very much. And what loot you're going to give us really doesn't matter a ton, but we can sell it for something decent. Monster horn, we can do something decent with that. You may get rare and difficult to catch bugs if you finish the bug wrangling challenge in Bug Haven within 2 minutes. Bug Haven. Seems like we're already hearing some stuff about this location from Fledge, even just from this little goddess statue here. Nothing in there, apparently. Still have to fly over here. I feel like you should just connect these like a bridge or something, but I guess that'd probably be hard for this random college student to implement, right? And there he is. Don't question why I took some damage, by the way. Don't worry about it. Oh, Link, I wasn't expecting to see you here. I flew through this thick fog and ended up on this island. Once I got here, I looked around and realized this is some kind of insect paradise. So I decided to go after my dream and raise a bunch of bugs here, and I can spend my days catching all the bugs I want. You want to try catching some bugs? I'll release a few for you, so why don't you give it a shot? I have some I'll come up with 2 levels for my bug catching competitions. Yeah, okay. No thanks for now, buddy. Well, I guess that means you were never a real bug lover. I just really don't feel like doing this minigame right now. We are going to do it later, don't worry. But now, for 1, it's marked on the map. 2, we've investigated it. And 3, now we can go get that goddess chest. I always say, like, statue, because the goddess statue is, like, the main thing for it, right? But the main thing we're after here is this chest. So we're going to grab this. Come on. Thank you. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Need the magma mitts to get in here as well, but again, since where the goddess chest is at, you would also need that to begin with. I don't think we have to fight this guy, I believe. I just have to move him, and that at least moves him out of the way a little bit quicker. Yeah, that's what I'll get back here. Yep, we're good. And hopefully this will bring us to where the chest is at. Hopefully. Oh, at the very least, it brought us inside this caged-in area, so presumably it's the area that we couldn't access before. And here we have our goddess chest, and what's it going to be? Hopefully something useful? Money would be actually preferable at this point. Even better, we got an empty bottle. You can fill it with all sorts of useful things. That's right, another empty bottle. We go from like having like, we get like 2 or 3 early on, then we get none, and then we get 1 from a random dungeon and 1 from a random goddess chest. At least the goddess chest one makes a little more sense since they have rare valuables and goodies in them pretty consistently. But the one in the dungeon still feels random. Either way, another potion or another empty bottle is always nice, since that means, of course, more potion potential and other goodies we could potentially carry on us should we need it. Don't really have any use. Did I make a big circle? Oh, no, it's an... I thought I made a big circle. No, there's another goddess chest here that we hadn't opened yet. That is crazy. That's insane. Okay, how do I... Oh, I can't check the top. That sucks. Okay, I guess now we have to find our way out of here. I think this is it. This looks like it's it. Oh, that's hilarious. I actually forgot that there were 2 routes here. Okay, well, this is the right way. So with that, we are going to now head back towards the heart of Skyloft. So I'll see you guys in just a second or two. Diving back down into Skyloft. We have one more thing I want to do, and it's actually going to involve our friend Beetle again, as I believe now something should have changed if we talk to him. Stop ringing that bell. Lower it down. Again, all stuff we've seen before. I talked to him earlier just to show, I believe, or just not even to show, just to guarantee, because again, my memory isn't 100% as to when this opens up. Also, don't know if you hear that, this very loud bird right outside my window that's making a lot of noise, so if that picks up on the microphone, I'm very sorry. I know, it's not like the professional thing to start talking about stuff like that, but I also want to make sure you're sure about that stuff. Yep, so now he has a thought bubble above him. Oh, valued customer, you're back. What? I don't seem like my usual self. I can't hide anything from you, can I? Well, I can't talk about it right now, because I'm busy pedaling. Why don't you lie down the bed over there and rest, and we can talk tonight? Okay, it seems like unfortunately something may be going on. And I'll say what the prerequisite was for accessing this in a moment, though you can probably put two and two together pretty quickly. Just realizing what we've done since last time talking to him. It hasn't been a ton, but there's been one thing in particular we've done that really, I think, kind of spoils what it was we were doing. Yo, Beetle, what's up, buddy? Oh, you mounted my bed and rode the sleep sheep through the fields of night once more. You were like a log. I dare say your way as much. Yeah, whatever. It's quite alright, though, old bug. I'm actually getting rather used to it. You're getting me into cracking shape. But I would be remiss if I didn't let you know the weight on my heart. My precious horned colossus beetle has gone missing along with his cage. It's a tragedy that shatters a man to the core. 'Twas such a rare insect and so friendly. Oh, yeah, and so very friendly to boot. I can find it. Oh, truly, I must thank you. I shan't forget this. My precious horned colossus beetle, please go and find him with all haste. He abides out there somewhere all alone in the wild, I beg of you. And so we now have to look for Beetle's lost beetle. So, for what that's worth. So, in case you couldn't tell, the prerequisite had to do with another certain bug thing that we just did. In turn, making someone else lose their bug. It bugged them. You could say, haha, tee-hee, whatever. Anyway, stupid joke aside. So now you're kind of let loose, and this is probably one of the harder gratitude crystals, again, if you didn't put two and two together and kind of do things in this order like I did. And that in turn means that we, yes, have to go back to where we were literally just at in Thunderhead, meaning that once again, I'm going to be cutting until I get back there. So for all your guys' sake, I'll see you in a second.
Yeah.
And we've made it back to, or we're about to make it back to the location that, again, you presumably were able to put two and two together and figure out we need to go to. Again, don't question how I took some damage, we just don't want to talk about it here.
Well, it's Link. How's life? Oh, you think I look happy? Well, I guess I can't help it. And I did discover an insanely rare insect after all.
Well, why don't you tell me about it?
You want to know more, huh? Well, let's say I managed to land a legendary horned colossal beetle. It's pretty much a miracle I found it. I can't stop laughing or smiling. I'm so happy my face hurts. But what? You're saying this is Beetle's pet bug? The same beetle who flies around in that shack selling his junk?
Poor Beetle, man.
Do you have any idea how much this bug is worth? With this bad boy in my collection, my credibility in the bug catching community will skyrocket. I'll be a bug catching celebrity.
For like the 3 people in the world who care about bug, because keep in mind the only people in the world who care about bug collecting is like him, Beetle, and maybe Link if you count it, because the Skyloft is very small.
I suppose it would be kind of mean to keep someone's favorite pet bug, but at the same time, I don't feel so bad. I'm just gonna give it right back. Now, how about this? If you can pull off a time in my game that makes even me admit you're a master bug catching, I'll give you this little guy back. So it's gonna be up for the challenge?
You're on.
And because it's still business, I'll be taking 10 rupees from you. Okay. Well then, go get 10 and 6 of my choosing. I'll be timing you. You got to get 10 and 6 within 3 minutes. If you want to do it, I'll give you the Horned Colossus Beetle back. Alright, you get set.
So this is why I didn't do the minigame then, because I knew we'd have to do it for this little side quest. And this is Fledge is bug catching quest. As you can see there are a bunch of bugs on the left under the shield, and that is going to show what type of bugs you must collect on this little island. There are a ton scattered about, and it is RNG, I believe, on which ones you get. Come on, there we go. And you have to try to get all of them within the 3-minute time limit that he gave us. Some of them can be very easy, like these ones you just have to roll into walls to collect, the goddess butterflies, which are one of the easiest bugs to catch just because they fly around in circles. And there's some other easy ones. You can also catch bugs that you don't need, but they don't really do anything for you, since it's not based on score, it's based on getting the ones you need within the time limit. You can get some annoying ones like these grasshoppers, which be careful about, because if there's a spot they can jump off, they will actually jump out of the, they can jump out of the, like off the ground or whatever and fall to their death into the void, so you want to be careful. Then these rollers are also really fast. So it pretty much just puts all of your skills to the test with bug collecting. And if you haven't been doing the bug catching at all on the side, one, you're going to be low on bugs, which will suck going forward, but we'll find that out later. And two, it'll make the segment even more annoying. Don't really need any of these guys. Fireflies. Let's see. We're looking for another grasshopper, dragonfly. Ant should be in one of these, I believe. Oh, another elden roller in here, which is good. Oh, come on. There we go. And of course, the upgrade to the bug net makes this so much easier, since now, of course, you can, oh, I saw that. It had a delay spawn, but I saw it. There we go. Since, of course, you don't have to be as precise with your aim. Though it's not necessary by any means, it just makes things so much easier. Oh, I was really hoping for a grasshopper, or not grasshopper, a praying mantis. Okay, dragonfly, I need one of you. Oh, the ant! Please, don't go off, don't go off. Okay, thank you. I actually didn't know why there was one there. Maybe it came out of the pot, or maybe it just spawned there. Okay, come on. Oh, that was close. I missed the one that I was originally going for, but I got him. So now all we're missing is one of the praying mantis, which hopefully we should be able to find within the time limit. We have, like, still a decent amount of time. Generally speaking, the place I go to find them is in pots and stuff, because I know that's how they spawn in Skyloft itself, but maybe it's different here. Locust there, or not locust, yeah, no, grasshopper. Lilybug. As you can see, some bugs do respawn over time, so if one does fall off a cliff, you aren't, like, screwed, but you will have to make sure you have some time, which can suck. None are going to be here. Okay, what I want to do is go up to the top of this area. There's a dragonfly there, elden roller there. I'm hoping there's a mantis up here. Okay, there's some pots. I'm very hopeful. Oh, come on. Wasps, no. Yeah, you can also get the Deku hornets. Oh, there we go. Okay, I didn't even see it. I just got my net out and started fleeing him because we were running out of time, and I wanted to see if it was there. Whew.
Okay, you're done. Would have thought it'd be so easy for you to break the record time. Okay, as I promised, here's the Horned Colossus Beetle. I have to admit, you're a pretty tough competitor. I guess I won't be able to bug you anymore.
You got Beetle's insect cage. It contains Beetle's beloved insect pal. Hurry back to Beetle with it.
Make sure to tell Beetle that bug lover to bug lover. I feel sort of bad for causing him so much stress.
Kind of a sweet little side quest. Again, Stretch I don't think is as bad as, you know, some of the other two, but, you know, Bully's still a bully all the same, and, you know. It seems like, though, all of them are changing except for maybe, Colin, because Colin now is just unable to sleep because of the ghost hand. Anyway, it's a pretty fun minigame. You can also do that for money if you want, but I really don't see any need to since we have to do it once for that side quest anyway. And once more, thankfully I believe for the final time this episode, I'm going to be cutting me flying around Skyloft, and I'll see you guys, instead of just at Beetle's shop. Actually, I will show you Beetle's shop, because I think there's some dialogue we get from Beetle if we talk to him in the shop. Either, you know what, whatever. I'll see you guys at Beetle's Air shop in just a moment. See you there. Beetle buddy, we got you your Beetle buddy back. Oh, welcome. What, you found something? If I try to talk about how we might crash, why don't we talk later this evening? You rest in the bed over there until it's night. So yep, we do have to wait till nighttime to actually complete this, but we can at least talk to him so that way he hopefully can get through the rest of this day without having a panic attack and, you know, whatnot. Thankfully, I'm very blessed. I have had multiple pets, but I've had none that have gone straight up missing. Of course, I've had many that unfortunately have passed away, including, unfortunately, last year around October, around the time where my first video came out ever. One of our golden retriever, well, not our one, but our only golden retriever passed away, unfortunately. Her name was Ella. It was just old age, and we put her down because we didn't see her suffer any longer because she was going through a few health problems, but I can't imagine the stress that losing one of them from just them running away or being taken could be. And so I'm glad that we were able to help Beetle with this. That was a very weird sound.
Yes, can I help you? Pray, you have something to show me.
Oh, you really did find my precious Horned Colossus Beetle. You found him, my dear bug. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Next time you enter my shop, I demand you take one of my items for half off the listed price. It's just my way of saying thank you. Of course, for somebody who bought all the items, that isn't that useful, but if you didn't buy everything, then congrats. You can buy something for half off, including the heart piece, but again, I already did that, so it's whatever. You got 5 gratitude crystals, of course, that's 5. Must have taken a bunch. Now have an even 80. And we have everything filled out there. And nothing more to talk about. Everything else to say to us, I guess I should see. Like any... Well, thank you so much. Yeah, okay. So unfortunately, we have nothing for him to buy, and he doesn't just like stock a random item to give you at half price, like a material or something, for the sake of using that half price thing. I'm I will say at this point in the game, it's kind of balls that they give you a half price thing. I feel like this should have been one of the quests you get earlier on. But, I mean, it's a fun quest, but the half price thing off is really sucky since we can spend it on. Unless you're going to give me one of these signs for, like, free or something. Yeah, so I guess you're just going to get to keep that. He's literally just saying that, oh yeah, if I had something, I would give it to you half price, which sounds like a Krusty Krab, friggin' Mr. Krabs sounding bullcrap, if I'm being honest. With that, that is almost everything I wanted to do in Skyloft. Net, one last thing being, we've gotten quite a few gratitude crystals, and it's been quite a while since we've talked to Petro, and actually seen, and we'll give it to them, but also seen just how many more we need to get for him. That also means we, of course, haven't gotten a reward for a while, which is upsetting in its own right, but you know. I think first things first, we're going to head down there and talk to Petro and see how many more he thinks we need to collect for him and or what loot he's going to give us for already collecting as many as we have. Petro buddy, instead of Beetle buddy. Oh, you've gathered quite a lot of gratitude crystals, haven't you? How magnificent! Please take this as a token of this demon's deepest appreciation. Of course, we get another 300 rupees. Nice. Oh, that's not all I want you to have. Goodness, no! I have so much more. Wait. But that's not all I want you to have. Goodness, no, I have so much more things to give. Here, take this too. Another 300 rupees, 600 rupees in total. I only require a few more gratitude crystals to become human. Please help this needy demon a bit more. Oh, you're back, and it does appear you've gathered more gratitude. Oh, okay. Even though I didn't leave. You've gathered more gratitude crystals? Oh my, you've gathered 80 gratitude crystals! If I'm not mistaken, that's all the gratitude crystals in the whole wonderful world! Thank you ever so much! Please accept this final gift with all of my gratitude! You got the Tycoon Wallet! No wallet can match the cavernous capacity and luxurious quality of this one. It can store a jaw-dropping 9,000 rupees. This is an embarrassingly small token of my gratitude, but I hope it'll be useful to you. Oh dear, with this I can now have all the gratitude crystals I require to become human. I wonder if it'll really be able to make this transformation. My heart is aflutter. It's... Oh! If I'm being entirely honest, he looks more terrifying as a human. Well, how do I look, my dear friend Link? Oh, you needn't even say it. I can tell from the look of sheer astonishment on your face. My appearance has changed so dramatically. You've been stuck speechless, haven't you? Allow me to tell you this. There's simply no word in your language to describe how grateful I am for your help. I am deeply touched. From now on, I plan to live happily with everyone else. Not as a monster, but as any other person. So with that, we have gathered all of the gratitude crystals in Skyward Sword. Yep, now a giant check mark here showing that we have gathered all of them. And here's a different description. Crystallized gratitude from the people of this land. This power of thankfulness turned Petro into a human. Meaning we have gotten all the gratitude crystals, netting us the final wallet, the Tycoon Wallet. And thanks to all of our wallet upgrades, we can now hold a maximum of 9,900 rupees. Which is a lot of freaking rupees to the point of it being kind of pointless, if I'm being honest. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice reward. It now means you can hold an absurd amount of money, but by the time you get it, what else is there going to be to really buy? There's nothing that's that expensive. It just means that now you never have to worry about not having enough money again in terms of being able to hold it, so that's nice. It's a reward all the same. It's more rewarding, though, to see that we did everything. Oh, were you surprised at a moment that you could not recognize who was standing before you? It's quite understandable, really. Everything is new, different. You don't feel like myself. Say the absolute least, yeah, but again, you're kind of disturbing in an own new way. And a problem that I guess I should have brought up, or Link should have brought up, is, okay, you turn into a human, that's problem number one, I guess, but problem number two is how's it gonna work integrating a whole new human here? Keep in mind, Skyloft is a very small community. You just gonna say that there's another island out there somewhere I came from. I was flying for a while to get here. You know what I mean? You just appear here one day. I think it's gonna draw some suspicion, but whatever. Good for Petro. We helped him out. We've helped a lot of people out, actually. I mean, that's the whole reason that any of that was even possible, right? It's because we helped out where we could. We're helping everybody we could. Got a bunch of gratitude crystals. And we got the reward for doing so. We've helped a lot of people. But we still have a few more people to help. And that includes Zelda. Next time. Sorry, got a little sad there for a moment. Next time. We're going to be heading out to the last location for the last part of the song to at last bring us to the last trial in order to lastly get the Triforce. I couldn't keep that up anymore. We'll be doing that next time. I hope to see you all then.